2. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to C News. My name is Smiley. If you've been keeping up with the latest royal drama, then you already know that certain media figures just can't seem to let go of their obsession with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I'm very happy to have you here today. Don't forget to engage with our videos by giving us a thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving your comments down below. Today, we're diving into the latest unhinged comments from Kevin O'Sullivan and Kinsey Schofield, two outspoken critics who never miss an opportunity to take a swipe at the Sussexes. But this time, their remarks have sparked serious backlash, and we're here to break it all down. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what O'Sullivan and Schofield said, the misinformation they continue to spread, and why their constant attacks on Harry and Meghan are not only exhausting, but also revealing. We'll also discuss how the public is reacting to their latest outbursts, with many calling them out for their obsessive and biased commentary. It's time to ask the real question. Why are they still so fixated on the Sussexes, and what do they gain from this ongoing smear campaign? So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the madness. From their bizarre claims to the well-deserved backlash, we're covering it all. Stay tuned, because this one is going to be eye-opening. Kevin O'Sullivan and Kinsey Schofield have once again stirred controversy with their relentless criticism of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The pair, known for their frequent rants on Talk TV and other platforms, have been called out for what many consider to be obsessive, biased, and at times, completely unhinged commentary on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Their latest remarks have ignited a firestorm of backlash, with critics questioning their journalistic integrity and motives. But why do O'Sullivan and Schofield continue this campaign of negativity? And why does their rhetoric seem to get more extreme over time? Kevin O'Sullivan has made a career out of slamming Harry and Meghan at every opportunity. From their Netflix series to Prince Harry's memoir Spare, O'Sullivan has been one of the most vocal critics, often resorting to personal attacks rather than factual analysis. His co-host, Kinsey Schofield, has also joined the chorus of negativity, frequently making exaggerated claims about the couple's popularity, motives, and future prospects. 2.1. In a recent segment, O'Sullivan branded Harry and Meghan as irrelevant and delusional, accusing them of constantly seeking attention. He mocked their philanthropic work, calling it a PR stunt and dismissing their efforts as insincere. Schofield doubled down on these claims, suggesting that Meghan was desperate to be accepted in Hollywood and implying that her career ambitions were falling apart. These comments, however, were met with widespread criticism, with many pointing out the hypocrisy of media figures who claim the Sussexes are irrelevant, while simultaneously dedicating hours of airtime to them. One of the biggest issues with O'Sullivan and Schofield's coverage of Harry and Meghan is the amount of misinformation they spread. Whether it's exaggerating negative poll numbers, misrepresenting facts from the couple's interviews, or selectively quoting sources that paint the Sussexes in a bad light, their reporting has been anything but balanced. For instance, in a heated debate, O'Sullivan claimed that Americans have completely turned on Harry and Meghan, citing a supposed decline in their popularity. However, multiple reports and data suggest otherwise. While media outlets aligned with the British press continue to push the narrative that the Sussexes are struggling in the US, polling data and social media trends indicate that they still have significant support, particularly among younger generations. Schofield, for her part, has been criticized for aligning herself with tabloid-style reporting, often parroting unverified claims and rumors. She has repeatedly implied that Meghan Markle is unliked in Hollywood, despite clear evidence to the contrary, such as Meghan's successful business ventures and continued partnerships with major brands. Critics argue that Schofield is more interested in pushing a specific anti-Sussex agenda rather than providing fair and balanced commentary. A recent Vanity Fair article took a critical look at Meghan Markle's public image, sparking heated discussions in the media. While the article itself was nuanced, exploring both positive and negative aspects of Meghan's journey, O'Sullivan and Schofield seized on the most negative parts, using them to bolster their ongoing attacks. O'Sullivan gleefully declared that the article was proof that Meghan was finished, and that her dream of Hollywood superstardom was crumbling. Schofield took it a step further, suggesting that Meghan was now desperately trying to find a way back into the royal family, a claim with no credible basis. The duo's interpretation of the article was quickly challenged by viewers and commentators who pointed out that the piece did not suggest Meghan was done, but rather examined the unique challenges she has faced under intense media scrutiny. Following their latest tirade, social media erupted with criticism. Many users accused O'Sullivan and Schofield of being obsessed with Harry and Meghan, questioning why they dedicate so much energy to people they claim to dislike. Some even called for Talk TV to drop them as commentators, arguing their constant attacks have become repetitive and unprofessional. One Twitter user wrote, "Kevin O'Sullivan and Kinsey Schofield have nothing to offer except hate for Harry and Meghan. It's honestly disturbing how much time they spend talking about them. Move on already." Another commenter pointed out the irony. They say Harry and Meghan are irrelevant, yet they can't go a day without talking about them. Make it make sense. Even some media professionals have weighed in, questioning whether Talk TV and other platforms should continue giving airtime to figures who contribute to the toxic discourse surrounding the Sussexes. Some journalists have emphasized the need for a more balanced approach, arguing that constantly attacking one side while giving the other a free pass only fuels division. The question remains, why do Kevin O'Sullivan and Kinsey Schofield continue their relentless criticism of Harry and Meghan? The most obvious answer is that it generates clicks, views, and engagement. In today's media landscape, controversy sells, and few topics spark as much heated debate as the Sussexes. However, there is also a deeper issue at play. The British tabloid media and many of its associated commentators have invested years into creating a negative narrative about Harry and Meghan. To suddenly change course would be to admit that their coverage has been misleading or unfair, a step few are willing to take. Furthermore, there appears to be a concerted effort among certain commentators to discredit Harry and Meghan at every turn. Whether it's minimizing their charitable work, exaggerating negative stories, or outright fabricating claims, there is a clear pattern of behavior designed to undermine their credibility. As we wrap up, it's clear that Kevin O'Sullivan and Kinsey Schofield's relentless criticism of Harry and Meghan isn't just about reporting, it's about pushing a narrative. Their comments continue to fuel the toxic media cycle that refuses to let the Sussexes move forward on their own terms. But despite the negativity, Harry and Meghan remain focused on their work, proving time and time again that they won't be defined by the opinions of tabloid commentators. The backlash against O'Sullivan and Schofield shows that people are waking up to the relentless smear campaign against the Sussexes. More voices are calling out the hypocrisy, misinformation, and outright obsession with tearing down Harry and Meghan. It's a reminder that no matter how loud the critics get, there's a growing number of people who see through the nonsense and continue to support the couple's journey. At the end of the day, the real story isn't about the critics. It's about how Harry and Meghan continue to rise above it all. They're focusing on their future, their family, and their work, while their detractors remain stuck in the past. So let's leave the negativity behind and keep celebrating the positive impact the Sussexes are making. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.